Wake up, look around, you see nothing and leave. You find people and recognize— God! What are they feeding you? You recognize no one. This is how the people of Grimgar are brought into the world. Scared, confused, and devoid of their memories. All they know is that in this new world, they're forced almost immediately to fight monsters and earn their keep. The strongest form a group and set out to survive together minutes after being brought into the world. The leftovers, the undesirables, are our main characters. The characters start off awkward. A lot of times in fantasy settings, everyone has their shit together. Parties click, the main guy is somehow special. That's often fun to watch. But it's not nearly as human as seeing a group of kids that suck at a lot of things struggle to survive daily. You gotta understand that these people were seemingly picked at random. Not a single one of them chose to be here, and that's what makes this story so genuine. The strongest and smartest people in the world weren't summoned, just people. They don't forget that. The loosely cobbled together party that we watch obviously has issues. Their teamwork sucks dick, barely anyone can fight, they have no experience. These are things that all of us would have to confront given the same situation. The main guy often struggles with being forced to become a leader while there's others he feels are far more qualified. He's basically making shit up as he goes for the duration of the series. I could resonate with him agonizing over small mistakes he's made throughout the day and wondering how everyone decided that this guy is the one everyone should place their faith in. Ronta has a personality that almost no one can get along with, leading him to be misunderstood. Minato is overburdened with everyone relying on him. God, what? Ow! Ah! What the fuck? Ah! Floppy tits, well, I actually hate how she's written. She just acts like a baby and gets carried all the time, but they make it work day after day after day. Because if they don't, they'll starve. Desperation, fear, discomfort, these lead to stronger people and deeper relationships. And thanks to that, the audience discovers fun. It's fun as fuck to be a part of these guys' journey, to watch the gang learn to hunt goblins together, or hear the boys get in a circle and talk shit. Because the characters each bear a very genuine vulnerability, it was easy for me to latch onto that feeling and treat these guys like real people in my head. So when they're happy, sad, stressed, or confused, a little bit of that transfers over to me. The fantasy aspect, those fun, imaginary adventures with you and your friends setting out on a perilous journey out in some mystical woods amongst magic bullshit whizzing past your face as otherworldly creatures frolic about. You feel that. These guys who should by all means be downtrodden and depressed are unshackled by their unfortunate circumstances. It's fun to imagine hunting goblins and becoming stronger. In fact, you can see for yourself exactly what I'm talking about. That's real. The mobs we trivialize in RPGs and other shows are suddenly a very real and dangerous threat. Imagine being a kid and some fucking goblin has the— I said goblin, that's Dog the Bounty Hunter. Some goblin has the power to kill you, even on accident, just by goblining around. I'd be terrified. I'm not ready to die. I haven't even gotten an apology out of Oliver Hernandez yet, which makes every single party member essential. Even if you don't like someone in the party, their well-being ensures the well-being of the characters you do like, so the stakes are risen, making you become even more invested in the show, meaning every fight is heavy. When they kill some scrub goblin after going through hell, you feel a sense of accomplishment, because as far as we know, that gross reality is just a step away at every turn. The show performs a balancing act of raising tension through the roof and quelling it with chill character and world building. And that balance is pretty fire. Now here's some shit I like. Fights are cleanly and dynamically animated. There's noticeable differences in how everyone fights. It's fluid and the visuals are gorgeous. The backgrounds are energetic and vivid, nearly popping out of the screen and making my room smell like shit. Because wildlife is stinky. It's really strange how these watercolor styled backgrounds can stand out and be so soothing. It's not something I've ever really seen before. At times they can look flat and lazy, while there's loads of depth and liveliness at others. This last part I wasn't going to mention, but ever since I watched the anime 5 years ago, one thing that's really stuck out to me was the gymongous asses. This is that corn-fed shit, that soul food body. I'm not even joking. I think I remember it being a pretty well talked about thing when the show came out too, because it's so rare to see that sort of thing in anime. Usually they're all about the Z-cup boobs. She had to be eating out a damn trough to have that dumpy. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I felt like I had to mention it or people are gonna be questioning me when they watch the anime. The music, while it was really well composed and you're listening to it now, their music choice fucking blows. A lot of really important scenes just have the dumbest music choice possible, so I didn't really notice how good the music was until I downloaded the soundtrack.
Something about this scene is rubbing me the wrong way.
But in spite of those few flaws I found, this show comes out on top as both a memorable and charming experience. Grimgar, a fantasy in Ash, much like its own characters, is not perfect as very few things are. It's enthralling, inching you towards your monitor as you watch in anxiety, upbeat in the crew's small celebrations and accomplishments, and sad when the unfortunate happens. The show is a blend of these emotions swirling together to concoct a genuine and grounded experience. If you like Isekai and haven't watched this, what the fuck? Or you might not like it, I don't know. Subscribe and comment. I'd respond to those.